Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we're going to have a message from the dragons, and I don't know if anybody else is going to come through, but if dragon messages are not something that you like to listen to, please just click off the video. So this morning, I thought I was going to be doing something different because my guide, Justin, and his hawk landau have been waiting to give me a message about animals. But they're waiting once again. They stepped back from Mother Mary, and now they're going to wait because the dragons want to come through. Today is March 1st. It is Friday, March 1st, 2024. March has a few things coming up. So as I was sitting down, it was the dragons who said they wanted to come through with a message today. So I used my wood dragon spray that I get from Angelic Celestial Colors. Say that 3 times. Angelic Celestial Colors. I love the smell of it. It's very earthy. And that helps me connect. Her connection sprays are fantastic. So as I was before I meditated, they said get some information about the moon cycles for March. So I did that. And then I meditated, and they were, kind of talking to me, and I was saying, help me connect, help me. And they said, you're always connected. and I was kind of, just going back and forth. And they said, well, we can still sit here and talk to you, or you can get to the reading. So I was like, okay, I guess they want me to get going. So, excuse me. They wanted me to show you this. This is one of my calendar pages. This one does not have a spread on it, but they wanted me to show you this picture of the dragon that has the earth kind of between its claws. And they said this is a protective stance that we dragons have on and about your earth. And this is why we are here now. Human beings and certain aspects of humanity have really brought a lot of destruction to Earth. And if it weren't for the dragons, the archangels, people in spirit that have volunteered to help protect us from destroying ourselves, we would already have done it. So that, I do love that photo of the dragon there, holding the earth as if it's a baby, really, as if it's an egg, kind of. So, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, my new dragon deck did come while I was gone, and I have shuffled it, looked through it a little bit, and it is a beautiful deck, and we'll get to that in a minute. So first, on, daylight savings time is the first kind of thing that comes up for those states that observe that. So that's when we put our clocks ahead 1 hour, spring ahead, fall back. So we have that, and it's coming right on the new moon, which is pretty interesting. So we have a new moon on the 10th. It's a new moon in Pisces. Around the 10th, the energies are going to be sensitivity and romance, which are characteristics of Pisces. And at that same time, we lose an hour because we're putting the clocks ahead. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then the full moon is going to be on the 25th. This is called the full worm moon now because worms or earthworms come out in the springtime. However, when I was researching this, it was kind of interesting that this was only in the southern Native American tribes that they called it a worm moon because earthworms did not exist in North America. They were brought here by colonists, etc. So I thought that was interesting. The Shawnee called it a full sap moon. And those of us who live in the Northeast know that's because it's maple sugar time. It's the time that the maple trees are tapped so they can make maple syrup. The Shoshone called it the full warming moon because spring is approaching and the weather is warming up. Okay, so this full moon is in Libra. It is a full moon lunar eclipse, which brings different energies with it. Libra is justice and diplomacy. So around the full moon on the 25th, and the energies are around a couple days before and several days after the full moon. So things about diplomacy and justice, equality, those types of things could be coming to light around the 25th. And then after that, right on April 8th, just a couple weeks later, we have a solar eclipse. So we have a lunar eclipse on March 25th and a solar eclipse on April 8th. Of course, these solar eclipses are not seen everywhere, but where you can see it in totality, you will see the ring of fire. So this solar eclipse is in Aries, and this is significant for new beginnings, for courage, for independence. So the energies of that solar eclipse on April 8th could spurn some of us on to do something new, start something new, to become more independent in ourselves and to give us more courage to do that, which is a big dragon message, as all of you know. Being yourself, being independent, not following in others' footsteps, but following in your own. Okay, so just be aware of those moon cycles and how you can, harness their energies. New moon. I always put my crystals out in the full moon to cleanse them, and in the sun they charge. So full moon cleanses your crystals and the sun charges them up. So if you have crystals, I even sometimes put my engagement ring there, or whatever I feel like I want to put there, I put out on my windowsill to get them cleansed or charged, whichever. Okay, so my new deck is the Dragon Riders Oracle. And I looked at a lot of dragon decks on Amazon. I don't live close to a place where I can buy decks in person. And this was the one basically that the dragons wanted me to get. So I think it's also a little bit funny that the cards are very pinkish. And pink is not one of my favorite colors, as most of you know. But I do love how the dragons are depicted there in gold on the cards. And the deck is just absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's pink and purple. It's like a starburst of pink and purple, light yellow, light blues. It is beautiful. So, the dragons are here. Now, this deck is not quite as easy because it's new. The cards kind of stick together a little bit, but I hope we're going to be able to get, I don't have to hope. I know that we'll get the right cards. They are okay in my hand for the size, not too tall, so that's good. Okay, dragons, what are we going to have for the very first reading from this Dragon Riders Oracle? What are the energies of March? That's kind of what they're giving me for this reading. I will try and get full, every zodiac readings for March when I can, but they did want to come through and do like a sort of overview of energies for March, and they wanted me to start with those moons and eclipses and, that information. Okay, what do we have? And as always, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind, okay? If it resonates, if part of it resonates, take the part that does. It's hard to give a personal reading. This isn't meant to be a personal reading. This is general energies for March. And everybody will feel those differently. Okay. All right, dragons, we're ready. We are ready for your messages. We are ready. Hope you're all doing well. Put in the comments where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up, please. Dragons, overall energies for March. Messages for March for our people, please. You can fast forward through the shuffling if you don't want to watch it. What is the message from this deck First message ever from the Dragon Riders Oracle. First message. Well, I guess they want it to be. Okay, see, I just have to wait. Oh, I love it. Raphael and Tobit. Okay. Any other cards you want from this deck right now, please? Any other cards you want from this deck for March? Hecate and Gialachulu. Now, some of these names I may have a little bit of difficulty pronouncing. But there is a guidebook. It doesn't tell me the pronunciation, though, so I have to try it. Anything else? Oh, my gosh. Lady Nada and Prudence. Very different. The green, and then the purplish black, and then the bright pink here. Okay, Raphael and Tobit. Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals, and I am sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. Look at that beautiful card. So take in the energy of Raphael and Tobit. This is a beautiful card to get for March. The greens are just beautiful. Raphael is a healer, and his sword is glowing green. I love it. This is a number 30, which is 3, which is creation, collaboration, and also the Holy Trinity. Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals, and I am sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. So March is going to be a very healing month, apparently. And I have heard that. You know, there have been other murmurings of March being a healing, growing, beautiful month, beautiful springtime month, at least here in the northern hemisphere where I am. And then a very different look. Hecate and Gialachulu. Only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. And there is a full moon behind her. So, I mean, it's so true. Like I'm rebelling as I'm doing this, rebelling against being put in a box, rebelling against what social norms tell me to do. You know, healthy rebellion is not a bad thing. Okay. Obviously taking it to the max would not be. I mean, you know, but a healthy questioning of things so that you can learn more, so that you can feel into the answers. That is definitely a good thing. Just going along with things because that's what everybody else is doing is not going to help you grow. So we have green, we have purple, we have pink. Lady Nada and Prudence. Oh, whoops, I forgot to tell you the number of this one. Sorry. 29, which is an 11. Hecate is a 29, which is an 11. Master number. And then Lady Nada is a 38, another 11. What are the chances, guys? I'm telling you, there's no mistakes when spirit is in control. I fully believe that, and I loan myself to be that channel for the messages. True life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love you long for in the here and now. Interesting. So this is about love. True life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love you long for in the here and now. So this could be a message about somebody who has lost someone that they love or lost a relationship in some way. that they're saying, don't worry, you'll find it in the here and now, meaning in reality, right? That's just a beautiful card, isn't it? Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into this message. Okay, number 30. I don't know if I'll be able to read the whole thing, but let's see how it goes. 30, 29, and 38. Okay, 30. Raphael and Tobit. The message from Raphael. Now, my friend, how have you managed to create such chaos within your system? I am impressed. I look at you and see I have much to do. Come, let's clear and cleanse this together. Give yourself a month in which to visualize me every day. The card will help you. Hold it over your heart. Well, obviously you don't have these cards, but you can imagine that you're holding it over your heart. Imagine that I am standing before you and my radiant being is entering you. I will work from within to create divine order wherever you have left chaos. Meditate and recognize where fear, depression, rejection, and self-destruction patterns of behavior have become lodged within you. Then visualize every day how my holy sword glow is cleansing your second chakra just as it was created to do. Raphael is accompanied by Tobit, who has been incorrectly described as a good and wise demon in ancient scripture. Okay, so Tobit has some old descriptions, but here's the message in this Dragon Riders Oracle. I am known as Tobit the Omniscient. I am not only wise, I carry within me the emerald tablet of Hermes, the thrice great. This holy work is the path to perfect divine order. I cannot yet hand over this work to humanity because people would simply want to profit from it. How true is that? When you are ready, however, call me to your side and I will allow you to touch the emerald tablet, an act that is tantamount to initiation. Prepare yourself with cleansing rituals and meditation. When you are ready, call me and I will allow you to enter my innermost being where the tablet awaits you. Wow, whoops, I should have held it up, I guess. That's pretty profound. I love this card. I just love it. It's beautiful. So Raphael is going to heal you this month, and he wants you to try to carry the Raphael energy with you this month. Maybe before you go to bed at night, you can ask Raphael to be there and help you cleanse as you sleep. That's something they're giving me right now. Help you cleanse as you sleep. Okay. Hecate and Gyalachu-Lu. Okay, Hecate is the goddess of magic in Greek mythology. Sorry. I don't know what's come over me. She is the goddess of crossroads, thresholds, and transitions, and the guardian of portals between worlds. There is great power in her name alone. Hecate is an empowering light in dark times, since she brings magic back to us. Her vibration is independence, and her power is so mighty that she is respected and feared even by the ancient divinities. Hecate is the goddess of the common people, however, and she grants their wishes. To thank her, offerings are placed for her at crossroads in the natural world, in cemeteries, and on thresholds of homes. Hecate's message is, as the goddess of magic, it is my duty to guide you to your magic, but also to protect you from it. Everything needs time in which to develop and mature, and you are ready. The time has come to take the next step. Live rebelliously and with courage so that the inner gates of magic can open wider. Be aware that a rebellious mind can be very spiritual, but can never belong to a religion or a particular spiritual movement. I was just having this discussion. I've had it twice in the last week about not being attached to a specific religion, but being more spiritual and non-denominational in our world so we can stop judging each other based on what religion we are. Being rebellious means being free. To feel and live your own magic means freedom, and only then can its miraculous power be released. Magic cannot grow in ways that are preordained or under rigid rules. And the dragons just want me to tell you that she and we are not talking about magic like casting spells. We're talking about the magic within your soul, the magic that is you, the magic that is your God spark, all of that magic that you were born with, that you came here with, that society has tried to make us cover up. Okay, sorry, I have to stop if they give me something to say. A message from Gialak Lu. There is no one like Hecate. She is something very special. Her energy is very powerful, as is mine. Yet we are both very gentle. You two should be both rebellious and gentle, tolerant and diplomatic, sincere and free. We are there for you now. Call us into your life. So Gialak Lu and Hecate are there to help you find your own magic. And because there's a full moon there, maybe that would be the time on the 25th to call on Hecate and Gialak Lu and, pull some of your magic from your soul, right? Feel your divine magic is what they're giving me. Feel your divine magic. The human body is a very divine and magical thing. When you think about all the things we do without thinking because our body does it for us, right? Blinking, swallowing, breathing, digesting food. Our bodies are doing that all the time, and we don't even have to think about it. So now we have Lady Nada and Prudence, number 38. I can't believe we got two numbers that add up to 11. Well, I can, but so 3, the holy number, and then 11 and 11. Okay, Lady Nada and Prudence. Just pull in all that pink energy. Pull in all that loving pink energy. Very few souls have been incarnated as often as Lady Nada. We have all met her. She has touched the lives of each and every one of us. She has lived as a priestess in Lemuria and Atlantis, and as Mary Magdalene, St. Clare of Assisi, and Hildegard of Bingen. Her vibration is that of unconditional love, gratitude, divine grace, and selfless devotion. As an ascended master, it is her duty to open and heal our hearts so we can live a higher love here on earth. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? The message from Lady Nada. I would like to guide you to find true divine love. You will be able to take a journey into yourself because the love of which I speak is a gift from the divine source of all being. You will find it only deep within yourself in the still, quiet spaces of your heart, where you will also find your truth. Practice meditation, journey within, and soon you will become a meditation yourself, living from moment to moment. It will be magnificent and full of light, and the deep recesses of the treasure chest that is your heart will open up. Love will be all around you. And when you are loved, nothing else but love is reflected in you. Lady Nada is connected with the wonderful female dragon Prudence. Prudence is unusual because she dwells in many time planes at once and occasionally loses the thread of the various conversations she is conducting on different levels of existence. She is a truly timeless being and is full of humor. So before we move on to that, they're just giving me, especially Mother Mary is saying that remember that loving yourself is the first thing that you need to do in order to find other love in the world. So as Lady Nada is telling us to go within, to meditate, that you will be love, you will find love, Mother Mary is saying, yes, this is true. We cannot have love to give if we don't love ourselves. We need to love ourselves. Now the dragons, now it's getting powerful. The dragons are saying yes. You cannot be running around, putting yourself down, being negative about yourself, your body, your hair, your eyes, whatever it may be. You have to love yourself first. Okay. A message from Prudence. We have come to remind you of the need to laugh more often. Avoid anything and anyone without a sense of humor. The very thought of it makes my skin crawl. Let us be cheerful together and start by smiling. It is not difficult. You just need to make the decision to smile. Wow. Okay. So finding true love. And so often we do forget about humor. We forget to be happy. We get so bogged down in all of the different things in this earthly life. We forget to be happy. We forget to live in the moment. And I was also just last night having a conversation with some people very close to me about living in the moment and how my life was so different when I was able to live in the moment and just be present. And I just find it odd that we would, I mean, not odd, I mean, everything is connected, everything is for a reason. And it's like, wow, is that why that came up last night? Because this is coming up now? Or is this coming up now because that came up last night? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh, man. So, Raphael for healing, Hecate for bringing out your inner magic, and Lady Nada for loving yourself. What a fantastic March message for getting into March, right? And as you heal yourself, you will probably begin to love and accept yourself even more. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Star Dragons Oracle. This is the dragon deck I've had for a while. Let's see what this deck has to say, or what they have to say through this deck. Okay, dragons, thank you for that message so far. It's beautiful. The deck is beautiful. The messages are so fitting for right now, for what everybody needs. Loving themselves first, and other loves will come. Loving themselves first, and they are able to love others. So important. What a fantastic message. Okay. All right. What is the card from this deck, please? Card or cards? Card or cards from this deck, please. If I drop them, they tell me whether to take them or not. Transcendence, achieving success. Anything else from this deck, dragons? Anything else from this deck that you want today for this March 1st message? Okay. 2 from that deck. All right, let's see. So the first card out is Transcendence, achieving success. And I'll look in the book, but this is a guy, he's standing on top of the dragon, and sort of like a phoenix, he's transforming. He's like burning, will go to ash and will come back as, you know, someone or something new. And we're just talking about, it goes right along with healing yourself, finding your magic, finding the love within, the love that you are. This transcendence, this is how we do it. We become what our biggest potential is, they're saying. And then independence, carving your own path. Oh my gosh, they're always saying that, always bringing it home. You are the only one walking in your shoes. Okay. So let's see. Transcendence is a 10. And if you've watched me, you know that 10s are endings and beginnings. 10 is the end, the completion. 1, which 10 reduces to, is the new beginning. Independence is 19. Hello, number 10 again. We can't get away from this, guys. I mean, 11, 11, 10, 10. It's It's unbelievable. I am in awe every single time I channel my guides in these messages. I'm in awe of how they can bring these messages through me. I am so grateful, so blessed. And I hope these messages are helping humanity. One person at a time is fine with me. Okay. So, transcendence. Oh, yeah, the constellation is the Phoenix. It is time to shine and move forward in light and acceptance of who you truly are. Success is yours. Victory is yours. Let your light shine in a burst of glory as you spread your arms open wide to accept the power and joy of victory. It isn't just about winning and getting what you want. It's what happens after that. Time to go to the next level, transcend, transform, reach out, and redefine yourself once you have earned your victory. Reinvent and renew. We're going out with a bang. Embrace each new successful endeavor and then transcend to reach untold new levels of satisfaction and appreciation. It's time to evolve. Plot your course, steer your ship, and celebrate each new victory. Okay, so a lot of things come in sometimes when I'm doing that. So reinventing yourself and transforming and transcending is what all three of these messages are about, okay? First, you must heal. You must heal your chakras. You must heal your body. You must heal your wounds, your pain, your hurts, your guilt, all of that stuff. The chaos that's in there. I believe that card said in the book, it said something about the chaos that's within. Yes, and Raphael is there to heal it. Okay, so that is the first step. The second step is realizing that you are a magical, mystical, beautiful being. And accepting that, okay, from Hecate, okay? Opening up. Remember, full moon, March 25th. And then Lady Nada, who's saying, perfect love is within you, okay? So transcending and achieving success in finding your true self. This has been a dragon message over and over and over. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, 19, independence. Another over and over and over message. The dragons are saying right now, we are going to keep saying this until enough people, one by one, understand that they need to walk their own path. They are not here to make other people happy. They are not here to be someone else's lackey. I'm looking for the word. They're showing me a vision of like somebody telling somebody, you've got to do this and you have to do it this way. And I'm trying to figure out what the word is. Until we get that, we will never have our own true power. Until we understand that we have to be who we are, or we're suppressing our soul, right? That they will keep bringing the message over and over and over. And they're telling me, they're saying, don't worry, they're getting it. They're getting it. It may take a while, but they're getting it. They will understand. We will show them other signs that they need to not follow another's footsteps. Wow. Okay. Okay. 19, independence. Carving your own path. The constellation is Cepheus. It's time to do it your way, no matter what that looks like. Claim your right to carve your own path. This requires action and foresight. Be original and renewed as you press forth and onward into paths uncharted. Throw the map and the template and the world's opinion out the window. It's your choice. There is freedom in knowing that your sacred consciousness grants you the inherent ability to do what you want when you want, unbounded by only the restriction you impose upon yourself. Break the chains, cast off the shackles, and break free, relishing in your independence because freedom is yours. Actively scan your thoughts, mind, and belief system. Weed out any preconceived notions of what one should do. To each his own, and it is every person's right to actively press forward down a road less traveled and a path of one's own choosing. Actively seek freedom and independence with each new day. In every situation, you do not require validation or opinions of others. Do this your own way, from your heart. From your heart. Okay, so this is another part of the message they're giving me right now is it's never wrong to follow your own path, but you must do it with love. You must do it as a healed soul, okay? You can't do it by barreling through like a ram. They're giving me. Okay, wow, thank you, dragons. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful, beautiful message. March is opening up for you to become who you are. Now, obviously, they're giving me, I'm getting goosebumps all over. Mother Mary is coming in once again to say, don't be yourself so blatantly that you hurt other people, but just know who you truly are. Just know yourself. The best way to know yourself is through prayer and meditation, being in silence, walking in nature, putting down your phone, putting down YouTube, TikTok, Netflix. Get rid of that and give yourself some time every day to be without distractions. Just gift yourself connecting to your own soul, to your own heart, to your own magic within. I don't know who I am sometimes when I'm doing this. The words just come out and Okay. They want me to get some empowerment cards from the Magical Times by Jody Bergsma. This is a beautiful deck. This is a beautiful deck. If ever I was going to say, if you're interested in oracle cards, these are oracle cards, not tarot. This is an absolutely beautiful deck to get. This Magical Times empowerment cards. It's a beautiful deck to get. Yes, they want that one. Sacred Space. What was I just saying? Oh, not me. I mean them. It came out of my mouth. It's not my message. It's not me, Lisa. I'm the channel for the dragons, for Spirit, for Mother Mary, for Phaedra, my guide and protector, and for Justin, my connection to animals, and his hawk Landau. I am a channel for all of them, and I listen and I do what they ask me to do, and I love it, and I'm grateful and blessed and honored that they chose me for this. Okay, anything else from this deck? I feel like there is. I feel like there is one more card. I'll know when it's, if you've watched me before, you already know that. Strength. It takes strength to be who we are, right? It takes strength for me to do this when I know that there are people that don't approve. It takes strength for me to find my inner magic, for me to find my inner love, for me to love myself just how I am. It takes strength for me to sometimes heal those wounds that I carry. But I'm getting there. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. Okay. So what they gave us was Sacred Space, which is a dragonfly. I think dragonflies somehow do represent transformation. Oh no, that's butterfly. Well, anyway. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. Yes, it is. In your own sacred space is the peace you seek. This could be getting in your car and driving to a park or a lake or the ocean or a river and just sitting there for a few moments just with nothing on or playing except the sound that the earth is making. It could be a walk in the forest. It could be sitting on your porch. Anything that you feel, or it could be that, I meditate here. You know, sometimes I meditate out on my porch when the weather is good, but this is the place where I feel connected. So for everyone, it's different. All right, sacred space, and then strength. This is a polar bear, a beautiful, beautiful card. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Your power, it doesn't mean overpower people. Your strength and your power has a lot to do with love. It has a lot to do with loving yourself, how you love others, and how you use that, right? You know, so strength and power isn't about overpowering people. It's about giving and helping, okay? At least in my world. In the messages they give me, there's never a message of, oh, you know, you can go out and knock someone over. You can take their job. You can no. The power and the strength, it comes from inside you, and it's love and it's helping. It's the power and the strength to be who you are and to be like, they're giving me like a duck who lets water just run off its wings. Ducks have something special on their wings, so when they get wet, the water rolls off. It doesn't absorb. And that's what we have to do when we're standing in our own truth and our own selves. If people say mean things or make fun of us or don't believe us or say things that hurt us, we just have to let it go. Brush it off, let it run off. That takes strength to do that. Okay. We're going to close with an animal oracle. We did get dragonfly and polar bear, but we're going to close with one from this deck. Okay, Spirit, what would you like me to close with this March 1st, 2024? Energies going into this month with the time with the daylight savings, with the new moon, with the full moon, and then coming up on the, oh, we got two. Oh, okay. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Take whatever part of that card fits for you. Look at the foxes. Aren't they cute? You are clever. You find answers and solutions all around you. And one of my favorites in the deck is the deer, love. This is a deer with some chickadees, which I love because I'm in the state of Maine. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. We just talked about all of those things. Spirit always pulls it together, right? Love, love, love. This is love. Loving yourself, learning to love yourself before you can love others. This is healing, which is also loving yourself, trusting, calling on Raphael to heal you. Hecate, the magic and spirituality within you. All these things have to do with love, right? As does the sacred space that you need to allow yourself to go to. As does the strength and the power of the polar bear. Being able to rein that in and use it with love. As does the transcendence and the independence of being who you are. Okay. So we're going to close with these lovely, beautiful foxes and deer and chickadees. Okay. I hope that has helped. I will try to be back as soon as I can with a reading for each and every zodiac, each and every sign. Maybe I can get started on that later today or tomorrow. We'll have to see. All right. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. The dragons, thank you. Mother Mary thanks you. All of my guides and yours, thank you. For Jesus thanks you. Just heard that loud and clear. Okay? All right, peeps. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.